zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Man.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
I'm winning my playoff game right now. Shit, I can't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up on...
I made him quit. Look at that. He quit for real. I made him quit.
Championships, all my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up. #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let me see what he's working with first. The chain caught the foot.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I said I can win.
But I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The throw over the middle taken in. The 30, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown.
Let's go, Izzy.
A big play there. 70 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
For a non-stadium live foot.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. To try again after the sack. Vick, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
You saw it,
Intended that time for Cooper. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it'll be second and goal.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So third and goal with the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What's up? You can. You can.
So here's Vick following the interception.
I said you can.
Complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Michael Vick. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Able to hang on to the ball this time, and in the process picks up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vick. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Vick now from the 50.
Get the fuck out the way.
Get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Come on, dude.
2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
I got it on sale.
He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
I got it on sale for $25.
That throw was probably worse than the one through the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
Woo, he caught that bitch.
And it's intercepted.
Good shit, boy.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball for us.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just
down
don't do
slow.
it.
Why you so down slow?
Deep into San Francisco territory.
But that man slow.
It's a big run for AP. 77 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
He's slow as fuck,
what ought to be the
he got
final
caught.
play of this first quarter. Michael Strahan in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
My God, his ass caught.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Peterson. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Josh Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They come up short here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. And now Vick throwing another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And Vic's throw there incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Steps away to his left. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Fourth down, Vic. And this is caught. It's thrown in by Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Pick the ball!
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking to get it into his receiver, Cooper, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Vic. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Vic to the air again. Eluding the pressure right. He can touchdown 49ers. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st down, Murray. Here's a screen to Powell. And he gets it down to the 32. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, now they go screen, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Back to the ground, Peterson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I make a 49.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Here's Murray looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
His call.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Vick now just 6 of 16 through the air, but he does have a 1st and 10 here. Vick to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Vick readies to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they move.
I'm moving the field.
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Wesley Woodyard, he does a little bit of everything, and this time he gets the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Peterson.
Let's go.
He is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run
in
and got it done on 3rd and goal.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Vick now. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. It's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
Buying time to his left. Oh, no.
Let's go. He fumbled at the 1-yard line.
And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Peterson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to it.
Congratulations,
big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Look, Gary, he's trying to come back. That man can rip the ball for me for gay shit.
Time just yet.
Vic to throw. Being chased out left. And this is
look here, they hoeing me.
And he'll be taken down,
these folks is hoeing me.
Before they work it across midfield.
Dude ran all the way around. You see that shit? They hoeing me.
Back to throw.
Let's go! I caught the pick.
Crusher there as it's intercepted.
It's game over.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl, baby. Bowl, baby.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about
Shut the fuck up.
It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. After imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's like he's dying down. Let somebody ask him why.
Peterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one first down pickup of 8.
Super Bowl. I'm going to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Hey, 14-7. On to the Super Bowl.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Look, fool. Dude had 3 tackles, 2 sacks.
Defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now... it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us for Charlie.
And I picked the ball off 7 times. That nigga had garbage.
This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Damn, Tyreek Hill didn't catch a pass. Should I still want? I ain't true.
Super Bowl.
How many coins they give me for this shit?
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am the king of the pawn. Hop on the jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these
playoff 3-win roll. I gotta win the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, no pressure. What the fuck that mean? I'm 10-0. I ain't even lost a game. What I've been waiting for. Determination, laser focus. Nigga, you still can see it on the live stream. Shut the fuck up. Honey, dash. I'm the motherfucking goat. Should I play the Super Bowl game right now, ELG? Should I play the Super Bowl game right now? This motherfucker. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just to see me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intelligence. Alright, it's gonna start. I'm an animal, eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials. I bet some cold ass dude. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot in the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. Dance, jump in the dance. No man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot in the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 The game for the start, ELG.
Oh my god, I'm scared. I think I forget my head blew out.
Man, shut your ass up. You ugly. Who?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This shit look like
Now the elder
of
statesman
the NFL,
Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Doing last week.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
He blitzing.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
I said the view.
On second down, Peterson.
Miami
the nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Murray on third down. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. They do go for it. It's Murray. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked Picked off by Deion Sanders. Cooper was the intended target. An All-Pro in 8 of his 9 NFL seasons. It's Jim Brown with it. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Here's Okoye. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
He'll lock it down.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
I got to get Kyler Murray.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now a carry here for their fullback. The 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Okoye, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The fuck is he watching?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Murray. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 2nd down now, it's Brown.
What the
Shedding
fuck?
the tackler that gives him some room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I hate this shit.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. This is Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans push further out in front. Vinatieri now for the point after. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 34. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. Johnson running right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Murray, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. 22 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
In return, they got Tyreek Hill and Devin Hill.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Here's Cunningham.
Let me get that.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you know, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
On 2nd down, it's Peterson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
I could have scored
A
now.
nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it.
Somebody get in there.
Play.
Man, stop playing on me.
A chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Randall Cunningham.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
My punter kicking that over. I should have fun with that bitch.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
Every time I touch me, just 5 more yards.
We'll see if they do just that. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now a carry for Okoye, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking out extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go with Brown. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Now he's forced out left. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. It's caught.
Hell no.
25. And he goes down.
Hell no.
Getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Cunningham looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He is going to find Hill here.
That made me go backwards instead of forward.
Down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On first and 10, Cunningham dancing to his left. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Texans push further out in front. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start ahead.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. J.J. Watt, his second sack of the night. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Looking deep in the direction. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Cooper was the target there. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
Right back to Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now third down. To throw on third down. Cunningham eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On first down, Brown. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. second down. Here's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. Off play action, it's Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 17 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. Third down here. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run down with Okoye. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken about the 12. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Murray going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice.
He didn't want to see no celebration. Yeah. Damn. You get 2,000 for losing. I wonder how they gave me for winning. Look for some hoes. I need some fire linebackers. We heard him. Sucker head and he finna text me. He just added me. Yeah, he just added me to a group. He said, "Damn, good game, bro." Why the fuck he lying? Might just whoop my ass. Nah, he said, "Damn, good game, bro." Make no damn sense. I saw my fucking linebackers there. He slow as fuck. I ain't got enough money for nobody right now. That's how I do. I really just need linebacker. He really told me how. 83 speed, 82 speed, 79 speed, 80 speed. He fuck slow as fuck. What? You gonna mute him? I'm finna find a hell no. Damn, I should start his speed before I left. Down on what? shit crazy. Nah, I just had one undefeated. That was my first time. We heard him. Fuck no. Don't forget the left end. I'm talking about I'm kicking folks' ass. I should just keep running the ball. Kept running that hoe. I'm finna buy some more shit first. Some more coins before I go buy somebody. I'm just 25,000. Alright, now I go shop.
Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
I can get Todd early. He 195. No, I can't get him. Get 94 overall. McCaffrey. Yeah, no, I get McCaffrey. Really need his Leighton Vander Esch. They got him a 94 card. And that whole life. Damn, I know he fast. God damn. 94 speed. What? That shit bad on this card. Who the fuck is you talking to? Who was you talking to, SG? Good. Dumbass dude. What should I get? pass rush. Oh, they got too tall. I play for the Cowboys. He the real too tall. I can't even pick. Damn, they got him a 90 card too.
Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider.
Man, they can't handle speed or shit.
If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps.
Hit call good.
This is not a bye week. I'm looking for a
Yeah, I'm gonna get Rich White.
I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win again.
Damn, I can quick tell.
Baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, it's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, number one seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling all
I ain't feel like we're going nobody else. You got down train, I just bound.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First up the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me.
You forgive me by charge.
Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it.
I see you finna get beat by the charge. I know you getting your ass kicked. I didn't even say kick.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
What you mean?
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets his forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Cook. He gets stepped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. First down, here's the run with Cook. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I bet.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Vinatieri's kick is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Cook following the penalty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He playing Chargers.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in
I
this
can't stop
situation
him.
would have
You're
meant that
bad,
there was an
man.
incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
So that was touchdown, but the one in the Super Bowl win.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what
I blocked it, Wiggins. I blocked it, Wiggins. I blocked it.
Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
You still in here? I blocked that bitch.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away.
You saw me block the kick, ELG? You saw me block the kick.
And he'll get
Damn,
it up
you
just
man.
past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And here we go on 4th down with Murray. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.